Oh man, I'm not sure if you can hear me because I have the air on. There we go. So I just talked to this lady. She was like, "Oh, I like your shirt," and I'm like, "I hate this shirt." And but I didn't say that. I said thank you. And I was like, "Oh yeah, it's the men's section. Walmart's got the best shirts. Women's shirts." And so yeah, and I was like, "Oh, but I like this other what was it? I was like, but Old Navy has the same shirt but it's a different style. Like it doesn't have the blue lightning on it." And she was like, "What?" And I was like, "Yeah, so that's the it's called madness in marketing, and so it's the projection of insanity through the absorption of chaotic images that are not necessarily that are cute and pretty, and it doesn't have to be. It's not because horror images of like horror and trauma, that tends to have a different reaction. They want people to be like maddeningly insane in the fucking brain and violent and to react. And that sort of has an opposite reaction. In normal people, right? Normal people. And so this sort of subtle, chaotic, younger people, me, whatever, are going to be drawn to this color, these bright colors, and everything like that. And if you notice, a lot of people don't wear bright colors like this. Like these colors are generally reserved for youth because it makes them easier to see, and so you want to make sure that your kid is like there. Where your kid is. Like they stand out in the crowd. Like you're going to be aware of what your child is wearing. And but to adults or teenagers, whatever, this is chaos, mental health, things like that. And so a lot of people don't realize a lot of your mental health has to do with what you look at and what you see. It's not necessarily like it is who you hang out with and what you're doing and what you're eating and all sorts of shit. It's not just one thing when it comes to mental health. And so, and she was like, "Wow, that's really interesting." And I was like, "Yeah, the madness of marketing and subtle, and the visual absorption of chaotic images that makes it difficult for our brains to sort of see what is going on." And I know I have visual problems. I fucked myself up so many times just trying to walk. And but it's just kind of chaotic. Like there's too much going on. You can't really see what the fuck's going on. And you should look up that Goodwill or not Goodwill. It's Old Navy. Yeah. The only reason I saw the shirt is because I went in there for a different shirt, which I did not get, but I wanted it. But I still don't have money. I'm gonna wear these clothes till there are holes in them, and I'm gonna patch them.